And what's the weirdest thing that you have seen on a rider, especially because you have been on EDM festivals? So I know that people on the scene, like on hardstyle scene, don't request like crazy stuff. But what? Yeah, I don't know if you have seen something like. You don't have to tell me who it was, but just to know, like, oh my god, what is this thing?
I have seen I've seen some pretty, I would say, like, yeah, I'm not gonna say who,
Yeah.
but someone who was and this is like not in the hardstyle scene, so but we were at this festival and there was this like artist area backstage with like a lot of chairs and tables and stuff outside, and there was like all these dressing rooms around it, and this artist um, arrived and in like a van, and instead of like going out of the van, this artist didn't really feel like walking from the van to his dressing room, and it was like, I don't know, 20 meters or something.
No way.
So instead we all had to move the chairs and tables from the this area so the car could drive to his dressing room.
No way.
And he also, because uh, he had to have like a full DJ booth in his dressing room, and it was also not the correct one. So they were not. His team was not really happy with that. But I mean, if it's like sometimes some of these artists they do more than 200 shows a year, and
Okay.
like the things have to be perfect when you travel so much and you're so exhausted, and like there's a certain standard that has to be met. And I do also know from a lot of bookers and organizers from festivals that often with writers and stuff, that a lot of artists or agencies or whatever, they put stuff in a rider that they don't necessarily need, but it's more to check
Mhm.
if a promoter is actually reading the contract.
Okay. So how often would you say that like promoters don't provide like all the technical requests that you ask for?
I think I've never really tried that. I've been very lucky. I've always had, okay, maybe once many years ago, and there was a. I'm also not gonna say where or what, but
No.
yeah, showed up at this club where I was booked, and the equipment was like really old Pioneer equipment that couldn't load USBs, and I didn't have anything else than my USBs, so they had to like I don't know, run somewhere and try to fix different players or something. Yeah, disaster.
Oh
But
my
I
god.
think I ended up somehow playing still, and they managed to get like one CDJ or something, so I could still play a bit. But yeah,
Oh my
but this
god.
was very long ago, so I don't think if this happened again, I would also probably react a bit differently.
Yeah,
Because
of course.
yeah, I think back then I was more like, oh, okay, well, that's a shame. I hope you can fix it. I think now I would be maybe a bit more like, okay, well, that's your problem then, maybe, because I brought my USBs and there's a contract, so yeah, you should have known. But again, it's not always perfect, and they always try to do their best, and always meet the artist and the agency's requirements. And some have more complicated stuff than others, and it really depends on the show that whatever artist is doing. If it's like a live show with live elements or things that really needs to be in order with visuals and whatever, it's there's a more like planning and yeah, things that has to be like agreed on beforehand, because if it's not, then it can be a mess.
Yeah. Yeah.